Have you ever wondered about the origins of Dionysus, the intriguing Greek god of wine, fertility, and ecstasy? Today we delve into the enigma of this multifaceted deity, an essential figure in Greek mythology. Dionysus, often depicted with a crown of ivy and a staff topped with a pine cone, embodies the intoxicating power of wine, the liberating, ecstatic joy it can bring, and also the destructive, maddening chaos it can unleash. His dual nature is a reflection of the dual nature of wine itself. In one hand, he holds the promise of divine ecstasy, joy, and inspiration. But in the other, he wields the threat of uncontrolled frenzy, madness, and devastation. These contrasting aspects make Dionysus a figure of fascination, complexity, and paradox within Greek mythology. So, as we delve into the world of Dionysus, prepare to be captivated by the tales of joy and terror, of creation and destruction. Join us as we unravel the captivating origins of Dionysus. Dionysus's birth story isn't your average tale. It involves passion, jealousy, and a lightning bolt. Let's dive right into it. Dionysus was the son of Zeus, the king of the gods, and a mortal woman named Semele. Zeus had fallen deeply in love with Semele, and their union resulted in Dionysus's conception. However, Zeus's wife, Hera, was a goddess known for her jealousy. Upon discovering the affair, she plotted a devious plan to eliminate Semele. Disguised as Semele's old nurse, Hera persuaded the young woman to ask Zeus to reveal himself in his divine form. Zeus, who loved Semele dearly, reluctantly agreed to her request. However, no mortal could withstand the sight of a god in their true form. When Zeus revealed himself, Semele was consumed by a lightning bolt, tragically passing away. But Zeus, quick-thinking as ever, managed to save their unborn child. He sewed the infant Dionysus into his thigh, carrying the baby until he was ready to be born. This is why Dionysus is often referred to as twice born, first from his mother and then from his father. This unconventional birth didn't mark the end of Dionysus's peculiar childhood. After his birth from Zeus's thigh, the young god was handed over to the nymphs of Mount Nysa. These divine spirits nurtured and protected Dionysus, hiding him from Hera's wrath. They fed him on the milk of the goat Amalthea and raised him in the wilderness away from the prying eyes of the gods. Dionysus's story is a roller coaster from the very beginning. His birth and infancy are marked by passion, betrayal, and divine intervention. Born of both god and mortal, Dionysus embodies the bridge between the divine and human worlds. His twice-born status, his survival, and his upbringing by nymphs all underline the extraordinary circumstances of his birth. This unique birth story sets the stage for Dionysus's extraordinary life. Did you know Dionysus was raised by nymphs and taught by a wise centaur? This is an intriguing aspect of Dionysus's early life, shaping him into the god we have come to recognize in Greek mythology. After his miraculous birth, Dionysus was whisked away to a secret place in the mountains to be safe from the jealous rage of Hera, Zeus's wife. Here he was raised by nymphs, the enchanting female spirits of nature. They nurtured him with the tenderness of a mother's love, instilling in him a deep connection to the natural world. This divine upbringing in the heart of nature, under the care of nymphs, is believed to be the source of Dionysus's association with vineyards and the fertility of the earth. But the nymphs weren't the only ones to play a pivotal role in Dionysus's formative years. Alongside them was Chiron, the wisest and justest of all centaurs, known for his knowledge of medicine, music, and prophecy. Chiron took Dionysus under his tutelage, imparting his wisdom and teaching him the ways of the gods. Dionysus, a keen learner, absorbed all he could from his wise mentor, and these teachings would later form the bedrock of his divine abilities. Imagine a young god learning from a wise centaur amidst the tranquility of nature, under the watchful eyes of nurturing nymphs. His education was not confined to the walls of a school or the pages of a book. Instead, it was the vast expanse of nature that served as his classroom, and the wisdom of a centaur that served as his guide. This unique upbringing fashioned Dionysus into a god who was deeply connected to the earth and its creatures, capable of harnessing its fertility and commanding its forces. This blend of nature's nurturing and Chiron's wisdom is what made Dionysus the god of wine, fertility, and ecstasy. It was his unique upbringing that equipped him with the knowledge and the power to bring joy and celebration, but also to invoke madness and chaos. Dionysus's upbringing was as unique as his birth, shaping him into the god we know today. Dionysus didn't stay put. He was a traveler, spreading the art of winemaking wherever he went. This wanderlust of Dionysus was not only a personal quest, but a mission to share the joy of wine with the world. Our journey with Dionysus begins in Greece, where he first learned the craft of winemaking. But Dionysus's ambition extended beyond the shores of his homeland. With vine cuttings and grape seeds in his pack, he ventured out, carrying the gift of viticulture across the Aegean Sea to the lands of Asia Minor. In the fertile valleys of Persia, Dionysus introduced viticulture, teaching locals the delicate process of grape cultivation and wine production. His influence didn't stop there. He traveled eastward, reaching as far as India, spreading the knowledge of the vine. The adventures of Dionysus were not without challenges. He came across various cultures and civilizations, each with their unique customs and traditions. Yet Dionysus, with his charm and persuasion, managed to integrate the culture of wine into their societies. He taught them that wine was not merely an intoxicant, but a symbol of joy, celebration, and communal bonding. But Dionysus's travels were more than a wine tour. They were a journey of cultural exchange and transformation. Wherever he went, he brought with him the Greek ethos and philosophy, subtly influencing the local cultures. His travels left a lasting impact on the civilizations he encountered, forever transforming their social and cultural landscapes. His wanderings took him to the ends of the known world. From the sun-scorched sands of Egypt to the snowy peaks of the Himalayas, in every land he visited, Dionysus planted the seeds of viticulture, both literally and metaphorically. His legacy was not just the spread of wine, but the spread of a culture, a way of life that celebrated joy, camaraderie, and the divine in the everyday. Through his journeys, Dionysus forever changed the ancient world. His footprints can still be traced in vineyards across the globe, in the wine we sip, and in the spirit of celebration that transcends borders and cultures. Dionysus, the wandering god of wine, left an indelible mark on human civilization, a testament to the power of travel, exchange, and of course, a good glass of wine. Dionysus's journey didn't end on Earth. He ascended to Mount Olympus, becoming an Olympian god. Now let's delve into this remarkable chapter of Dionysus's life. After his earthly sojourns and the spread of vine cultivation, Dionysus's destiny took a celestial turn. It was time for him to ascend to Mount Olympus, the abode of the gods. This was not a trivial feat, my friends. Dionysus was a demigod, born of a mortal mother, Semele, and the king of the gods, Zeus. His ascension symbolized a leap beyond his mortal origins, a transcendence into the divine. The road to Olympus was not paved with roses. Dionysus faced trials and tribulations, but his perseverance and divine heritage carried him through. His followers, the wild Maenads and loyal satyrs, celebrated his triumph with jubilant revelries, their ecstatic dances echoing through the valleys and mountains. As Dionysus set foot on Olympus, he was met with mixed reactions. The other gods had to grapple with the acceptance of a new member, an outsider, a god of the earth and vine, a symbol of primal nature and wild ecstasy. Yet Dionysus's charisma was undeniable. He brought with him the joy of wine, the freedom of letting go, and the promise of rebirth. His presence added a new dimension to the Olympian pantheon, a touch of the earthly amidst the divine. Dionysus's ascension to Mount Olympus was a momentous event, a testament to his strength and endurance. It highlighted the duality of his nature, his mortal origins, and his divine destiny. It was a vivid display of his power, his ability to bridge the gap between the earth and the heavens, the mortal and the divine. His ascension also underscored a profound truth of Greek mythology, that divinity was not confined to the heavens but could be found in the earth's bounty, in the joy of living, and in the throes of passion. And so Dionysus took his place among the divine, forever etched in the annals of Greek mythology. Dionysus's story is one of passion, adventure, and divine power. Born amidst intrigue and danger, Dionysus's early life was nothing short of dramatic. His infancy was marked by the protective care of mountain nymphs, safeguarding him from the wrath of Hera. His education, led by the wise centaur Chiron, was instrumental in shaping his divine destiny. Dionysus's travels, however, truly defined his legacy. His journey across the globe, spreading the art of wine cultivation, transformed societies and marked the birth of wine culture. His adventures weren't just about wine, they were a testament to his resilience, his ability to inspire, and his influence over humanity. And then his ascension to Mount Olympus, the culmination of his divine journey. This moment signified his acceptance amongst the gods, a recognition of his divine power and influence. The tale of Dionysus, the god of wine, ecstasy, and fertility, is a testament to the rich tapestry of Greek mythology.